Hello everybody, it's your boy Pyrotechnic and I'm back with a brand new video. So today we're going to be talking about the live action remakes that are reportedly in the works at Disney. So I'm going to name you guys and gals all the movies that are getting live action remakes at Disney. Frozen, Tangled, Tarzan, Princess and the Frog, Moana, Lilo and Stitch, Snow White, Bambi, Mufasa, the Lion King, and Hercules. Now, I will try to read what they're talking about with the movies. Okay, so it says here for Bambi, probably the most head-scratching of these remakes, which is Bambi, will be directed by Sarah Polley. Disney's Bambi remake is viewed as a companion piece to films like The Jungle Book and The Lion King, and expected to use the same technology. And Disney is cognizant that Bambi is less epic in scope and will not reach a larger audience. Guy Ritchie, who directed Disney's billion-dollar hit remake of Aladdin, will be behind the camera with hopes of repeating box office success. There is no plot as of yet, but we expect it to follow the animated original, which follows the titular Hercules. This is Hercules now. A demigod with super strength raised among mortals, who must learn to become a true hero in order to earn back his godhood and place in Mount Olympus. And here we have Moana. Moana is going to end up being their fast remake of an animated film. Moana is going to end up being their fast remake of an animated film, as the original film debuted less than 7 years ago. Thomas Kail, who directed the Disney Plus feature of Hamilton, is set to direct. Alua Carvalho, who voiced Moana, assisted Disney with the casting of her live-action counterpart. Sources tell us the role has been cast, but is being withheld until the SAG-AFTRA strike has ended. Additionally, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is set to reprise his role of Maui. Mufasa, the Lion King. The Lion King dominated at the box office in 2019, and Jon Favreau is handing the directing reins to esteemed filmmaker Barry Jenkins. Mufasa, the Lion King, is intended to be the live-action styled, photorealistic, computer-animated prequel to the similarly created 2019 remake of The Lion King. Remake of The Lion King of 1994. Seth Rogen, Billy Eichner, and John Caney prize their character roles from the remake. And let's see what we got. Do we got anything else? Okay. The Lilo and Stitch film will be directed by Dean Fleischer Camp, written by Chris Kalani Bright, and produced by Don Lin and Jonathan Eric. It will star Maya Kaloha and Lilo Palakia, and Lilo and Stitch creator Chris Sanders reprising his voice role as Stitch from the original animated continuity. Okay. Also, The Princess and the Frog, Tangled, Frozen, and Tarzan. While there have been tons of rumors floating around regarding who Disney has as their top choice for these films, sources have told us that none of that is true, and these are very much in early development. Okay. So, yeah. Looks like Disney has a lot of these live action remakes in the works. Man, wow. Frozen, Tangled, Tarzan, Princess and the Frog, Moana, Lilo and Stitch, Snow White, Bambi, Mufasa, the Lion King, and Hercules. Man, I can't wait to... the reason why they doing this is because Disney do a pretty good... Well, I like the Jungle Book remake, the live action. That was probably their best one, the Jungle Book. And then the 2019 Lion King remake, live action, it wasn't that bad. The CGI, it was kind of, it could have been better. But it wasn't horrible. But it's interesting to see how they going to do... When I got them do Tarzan one. That's going to be really, really tough to do. And I want to see how they're going to do Hercules. Bambi, they can do Bambi pretty... I think that's going to be a pretty... that's going to be like the Lion King. Or something like that. Or the Jungle Book type. Snow White, cancel that one because... what's her name? Jenna Ortega. No, is it Jenna Ortega? I think it's her playing Snow White, I think. Or I could be wrong. But the leading actress that was supposed to play Snow White, I don't like the way she talks about how the movie was back in 1937 and blah, blah, blah. And this is this. And I don't want to hear that. Scratch that one. Moana, you shouldn't be making a live action remake of that. That movie came out less than 7 years ago. Let it breathe. It's not that long ago. Princess and the Frog. You don't have to do a remake of that. Live action remake of that one either. I mean, come on. Actually, Princess and the Frog, if I'm not mistaken, was the last 2D animated film to be released by Disney in 2009. And ever since then, they've been doing these 3D graphic type movies. So, yeah, I can't wait to really see. I want to see how they're going to do Tarzan. Mufasa, the Lion King, that's going to be a pretty interesting, too. Like, the story of Mufasa and who was his father. And that's going to be pretty interesting. Hercules. Oh, yeah, Lilo and Stitch. Why? I mean, why? Why do we need a live action remake of Lilo and Stitch? I mean, we don't really need that. Disney. Tangled, I really don't care for Tangled. Frozen, okay, I don't really care for Frozen, but come on, really? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. It's your boy Price Hennick. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I'm out.